You spoke a lot about how data is changing the face of malaria and malaria medication, as well as eradicating malaria. Can you speak a little bit how data can play a role in social good?
Sure. Well, it starts with the fact that malaria thrives on bad information. It's the lack of timely, accurate information that's the reason a child dies every 60 seconds from this disease. So we're convinced that through mobile, we're going to provide the good information that's going to turn the tide against this. Again and again, when you look at the challenges that we have to solve in malaria, whether it's stockouts, resistance, misdiagnosis, counterfeits, mobile is at the center of solving those problems. So we made a bold prediction here today at the Social Good Summit that malaria can be the first disease beaten by mobile. There's a mobile revolution in Africa, 1 billion mobile phones by the end of 2015. There's obviously a mobile revolution in our lives. So today we're launching a campaign called The Power of One, where every dollar buys and delivers a life-saving test and treatment to a child in Zambia. We're connecting users here on their mobile phones at po1.org to health workers who are reporting in real time as they test and treat and save kids' lives in Zambia. Nigeria is the heart of the malaria problem. It accounts for over a third of global malaria deaths, so 200,000 kids die each year from a mosquito bite in Nigeria. And one of their big problems is counterfeits. As the malaria market has grown, you get fake and substandard drugs pumped into Africa. And so a company called Sproxel, who we're working with, has built a simple label where you scratch off and reveal a code that when you text in confirms that your malaria drug's authentic. And they've had more than 4.5 million people text in and confirm. Now the Nigerian government has made that mandatory. So all malaria drugs, whether they're sold in government clinics or more likely in the public markets, are going to carry those labels and help to authenticate malaria drugs.
Great. And if you could give one piece of advice to young people getting involved in social good and wanting to make a change in the global community, what would that be?
Innovate, innovate, innovate. There's so many things that are coming so fast and furious. We gave an example today. We're working with Venmo, which is one of the easy mobile payment systems. Venmo started as a way to pay friends to pay each other if you go out to pizza. And we're now turning that into something that's going to save lives in Zambia. So take those things that you use in your everyday life and start to think about how can, in this sort of small and mobile-enabled world, how can those tools be employed for social good?